Alright, so we have this Jen Stark inspired drip painting, and you can see some of it has been touched up on the edges, and some of the drip edges are still a little bit wobbly, so I'm going to show you some tips and tricks to show you how to clean that up. So the first thing I'm going to do is I have a little bit too much paint on the end of my brush, and I don't need that much, so I'm going to kind of wipe it off. And then I've got my paint in here, my tempera paint. So I'm just going to get some on the tip. And the way I'm going to clean this up is start behind the line. I want the line to be straight, but I'm not going to start on the line because I might go out or kind of mess it up. So I'm actually going to start in the big, colorful area and then work my way up to the edge, perpendicular to the edge. And that helps make it nice and neat. So you can see that's already starting to straighten it out. Same thing here, start behind, work my way up. In smaller areas, it works the same way. And then I'm just pulling the extra paint back into the open area. So same thing here. On the smaller areas, I still start in the center and then work my way up, perpendicular to the edge. This gives me better control of the brush bristles. Now, instead of turning my hand awkwardly, I'm going to turn the paper, and that will make it much easier for me. Get a little bit more paint, and then turn it so that it's still a comfortable angle. Start inside, work my way up. That way I can see when it's creating that nice neat edge. And then any little lumps of paint I can pull back into the main part. Now, I'm just gonna finish a little bit more here, but I'm not gonna hold it this way because that would be awkward. So instead, I'll flip my paper. Let's see. So that I can now start in the center and go in the opposite direction. Always going perpendicular. And then pulling the extra paint. And the reason I'm touching it up with the pink, this magenta color, instead of the light blue is because the blue is not as intense of a color, and so it wouldn't cover up the pink. But the pink is a nice, intense, bright color, so it's going to create a nice edge, and then I don't have to do anything to the blue, if that makes sense. And then here, where it's kind of squared off, I'm just going to turn it into a curve. There. That's looking nice, right? So I'll just finish this little part here. So again, start behind. You don't want too much on your brush. Work your way up to the edge. Pull the extra. Again, I think I got a little bit too much paint, so I'm gonna wipe some off. Start here. Until it blends in with the beginning and the end, and then pull it off. I think. So now it's nice and smooth. So you can see if you do that, then it's gonna really feel like the paint is dripping. So you'll do that anywhere where there's a rough edge, turn it so that your brush is pointing, smooth it out, turn your paper. Keep doing that and you'll have a lovely, smooth, Jen Stark inspired drip. Let me know if you have any questions or if you have any more demos you need. Have a wonderful day.